Hey, what's going on? Tommy here. This is, the daily dose of thanks of true gratitude. A little, tip from my mind. And here we go. Listen, I was reading The Magic Ladder to Success by Napoleon Hill, and there's a chapter in there called The Personality of Success. And they told a story about a guy who was kind of complaining about his job when his employer actually showed up at, where he was working. It wasn't, his next up, but it was, 3, 4 up. And it's kind of funny because it brought me to mind situations in time when I wasn't necessarily prepared for the conversation that I was going to be having. Of course, those situations and learning from them later prepared me more. But the main thing that I learned was from this chapter was basically this personality of success. It is just like you got to try to be wholly experiencing the moment as much as possible and, be as genuine, honest, enthusiastic too, but, genuine plays into that. So you don't have to be enthusiastic if it's not being genuine. And, all sorts of factors. But the personality of success, one of the main things I thought was in it, and it wasn't really mentioned, was optimism. Maybe that's because he's got it as a separate principle, Napoleon Hill in his book, but ultimately, it's kind of like this positive way of looking at life. Even we have this phrase called worst case scenario, best case scenario, my friends and I, because even if it's a really unique situation that is, not fun, we can grasp some really cool learning from there. And in fact, we're in a very rare point because no one wants to be there. So if you're rare, you have the benefit of being in a place that has been seen by many people. So therefore, if you take that learning, you should be able to grasp a lot of, great benefits from it. Without further ado, that's it. Today, it's just that. Be a little bit more optimistic. Find that true gratitude in the moment, because that is, that's really it. Just be aware of your full situation, the good and the bad, and that's true gratitude. As you probably know if you've been paying attention, through these daily videos, right? It ultimately comes down to the fact that even if you don't like the place that you're in, your senses are naturally appreciating them. And it's just some thought I had a long time ago, but I just started sharing it more because not a lot of people, I haven't heard it that way. So I haven't heard people talk about it that way, so I figured I'd share it. I hope this has helped you. Keep becoming more aware of your moment, because that's going to be the easiest way to get you to the next step, right? One step at a time, like the Martin Luther King Jr. quote, right? When he was speaking in one of his sermons about going up a dark staircase, if there's no light, as long as you can get the next step, the first step, and then the next step, and then the next step, you can get up that staircase. You don't need to see the whole thing enlightened. I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate your comments. I'm just a regular guy here looking for, comments from regular people like you, or extra special people like you, to be fair. We are all unique, so we are all extra special. I appreciate your kind words, and I'll definitely respond, and I hope you have a great day. Peace.